Okay guys, are you kind of sad that it's almost over? I'm almost through. This is the last thing we're going to do in it. And I am loving this folio. It is so much fun. And we're going to do a final walkthrough in a second, but I want to show you what I did for the greeting card organizing part. This I just made on my computer. I just went to my computer and made a text box, just one, okay? And I just made my text box the size I needed for the front of my folders. And then I put name, address, holiday, and date. And I tried to make it where I knew I'd be able to write in that. You might need 2 lines or what have you. And I'm going to show you a way to use this so that if you need more than one page on each one of your folders, you can do it. But first I'm going to cut these out. Okay, so I have them all cut out. So these are cut exactly to the shape. Okay, see how I cut that exactly out. These I cut out, but I left this little edge at the top. See that extra lip at the top? And so there's, I don't know, I think there's 6 in here, something like that. But I'm going to pull out 3 of them. Okay? I'm going to show you what you can do to have multiple pages so that when you have your book, you'll have plenty of room for all your names and addresses. So as you know, this kit came with score tape, and I want to show you. If you flip this over, okay, and you run a piece of score tape, I'll get it in a second, right across the top edge, like so, okay, then expose that edge of tape, so you can see it there. Then I'm going to take one more sheet, and I'm going to line them up together, just like so, and then seal that down. Okay, and as many sheets as you wanted to have, if you did this, you could flip this up and write multiple layers. Okay, so that's how you get 2 layers, but you could keep going. You could have 3 or 4, and then this would adhere to the front of the pocket. Now, that's not how I'm going to do mine. I'm just going to use 1 sheet on mine. I just don't have that. I have a lot of family, but I think this will be plenty. So I'm going to use 1 sheet on mine, and I'll show you how I'm going to put them in the book. So I have the book back, and this is my flap, and this is January. So I'm going to take one of the sheets of my greeting card information, so I'll know who to send them to. I'm going to stick this down. Again, this is something that's going to get some use, okay? So I'm going to make sure I put plenty of adhesive, so as I'm using it, it stays down. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in here, just like that. Love it. Now I'm going to go through and do that to all of these. You don't have to watch me do that. I think you know how to do it, and we will get back together as soon as I get them done. Okay, it's time for our final walkthrough. Are you excited? Here we go. On the front cover, you'll see that I used some of the pages, the big page that has the squares on it. I cut these away from the paper pack and staggered these here. I used some of the chipboard pieces on the front, and some of my pearls I had in my stash, and that beautiful petaloo flower. Was that a petaloo flower? I hope I said that right. I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, Edith. I think that's a petaloo flower. And then this little charm is something I just had in my stash, but I just wanted something a little fancy up there. So I just tied that onto the string. And let's open this guy up. And I stuck some cards in here so I can show you exactly what it does. Now this flap's going to be over here, but it doesn't do anything. That's just the closing flap, so that way we can see everything in the screen. So here we have a pocket, and I added a card. So this pocket is perfect for if you just made a great card and you're like, you know, I really want to use this card. Just stick it in here, and the next time you're going through and you need a card, you can look at these first. It's also another place to store a notebook, or if you had an address book you wanted to put in there, or anything like that could be stored in this pocket. I'm going to put some pictures in here of maybe the kids just smiling at me. These are some chipboard pieces from the pack, and this, don't forget, is a pocket. So I have this little piece from the pack, and if I want to put something in there, I can always stick something in there, just a little extra. So we made that as a pocket. And then, let's look at the main guy. Remember these guys? These are photo mats that we made for 4x6 photos, so it can flip up. Or you could put anything you want in there. I just think it'd be super cool for photographs. And we made one of those at the top and the bottom. So you have the navy one here that does the same thing, and then you have the striped one. Now when you open this up, I'm going to slide this forward. When we open the top, we have this pocket. Remember that we made? We can put stamps, we can put any number of things, whatever you might need for your cards. Envelopes wouldn't fit, but stamps or labels or stickers or anything you wanted to use for your cards could go inside of there. And we have one at the bottom which does the same thing. It's Velcroed, and then it's a nice size pocket there. And then our pages. Notice that I stuck a card in here so you could see what it looked like. And this is a thick card. Do you see this card? This is one of those slider cards that has a penny that makes the little bee twirl. See that? So it's a very heavy, thick card, and I stuck that inside of there. And this is where I can write the names and addresses of the people I need to send cards to. Some more cards stuck in our pockets here. And then this will go all the way through December for us. Isn't that neat? And then lastly, we have these little guys, these little notepads, just in case we want to make a note to ourselves. And I did 2 in here because I put them in permanently, and I wanted to have plenty of paper over time. So that way, I won't run out of paper before this guy is ready to be retired. Because I'm sure at some point in time, I will wear it out. Alright, I'm going to close this down and flip it over. And the back side is the wood grain paper from the paper pack. Love it. Guys, I want to thank Edith from Scrapbooking With Me Boutique. She is so sweet, and I'm so thankful she asked me to do this. This has been a good challenge for me, and a lot of you guys are enjoying this. You're wanting one of these for your own. So Edith messaged me last night and told me this. She is going to order a 3rd round of kits. They've sold out twice, so she's going to order a 3rd round of kits. And if you just want the folios themselves, she has them large and small, and she can get them. So what you do is, her group is a closed group. It is Scrapbooking With Me Boutique on Facebook. Just go and request to be a member. She'll add you. And then you can go to the folio post where she has the little folios and say, I want one. Or you can wait for the kit post, or go ahead and put your name in on the kit post. And as soon as she gets one, she will get it out to you. So there you go. You want to see how thick it is? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I love it. And I gotta be honest, at first I was intimidated by this dude. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And it took a little while. I've had this kit for a while and I had to study on it. But that's it. It's the finished product. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't be sad. Somebody told me in the comments, I'm so sad because the series is over. Don't forget, we've got a Christmas mini album coming up. So don't be sad. That one's going to be a fun one too. Alright guys, I will talk to you later today with our regular Wednesday video. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.